And I think that we're live. Hey guys, Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Can somebody please tell me if I'm loud enough? Because Mike's like all the way over there, but it's facing me, so it should work. I don't know. Should I pull out the drumsticks and start like seeing? No, no, that would be like really loud, like that motorcycle loud. Anyway, what's up, guys? Really beautiful summer day, and I am exhausted. Oh my God, son's 5th birthday today. Yeah, we. I, I try not to eat that much shake, or that it is. Thank you, Manuel. I try not to eat that much sugar in a day, but like when there's nothing else but, I just had like pizza, like you would not believe. So then like, ooh, orange soda. Um, do you like Cyborg? I thought you were just making fun of me. What's going on, Sean? Hey, Red Black Cane, how you doing? Hey, so yeah, put it a little closer. Okay, it's gonna get a little loud for a second. Okay, that's where I usually have it. So, oh yeah, it is Father's Day weekend. What's going on there, Dick? Same to you, man. What's up? Just well, okay. Hola, mi hombre. Haven't seen you in forever. Um, what do you call it? But yeah. So yeah, I'm beat. I'm beat running around playing kickball with all these different little kids. We had water guns and they're spraying me and I'm spraying them. I'm like, all right, so the big guns are coming at it. Got out the water bottles and started chasing them and whatnot. I'm like, ugh, can't mess around, man. He went by Psylord. Yeah, I remember he went by Psylord. We're talking about Christopher Reynolds. What's up, sir? How you doing today? And our sarcasm, love that. God, I love that. Hey, yo. Yeah, Sean, I remember he went by Psylord. That was not when Galactus was his herald. To me, by Galactus, that was a different when he was actually a full-fledged adult and all that stuff. Yes, and that was cool. So I just thought, like, Boy could be fun. I forget what I said about what's her name, Valeria, but anyway, yes, Boy. Like, it was right there. Yes. What do you call it? Gail said that what's her name? Uh, Domino's going to have Cable in the comic book, and it's funny because I saw the previews for it already, and it looks just like one of the early episodes. I think it was it issue number 1 of Cable and the X-Men. No, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been whatever X-Force issue it was where he was working on something mechanically and he had his tools and everything and he got up and then he telekinetically lifted the wrench over to him and she was just cool with it because she knows that he's telekinetic. And in the comic books, we're all passing around the comic book like, yo, look, Cable's a telekinetic. He uses telekinesis. Look at that. Check it out. Look. And we're just like, what else can he do? Because we had no idea what Cable was supposed to be. None. They kept that a mystery for a good long time. We had no idea. That's how you run a comic book. You make a character awesome and don't tell us anything about him. You know what I'm saying? It's like Cable was just, woo, all over. Am I watching NXT TakeOver? Is that tonight? Oh, that is tonight. Shoot, that's TakeOver Chicago 2, right? Shoot, I need to watch that because what is it? Ricochet and Velveteen Dream? Oof. Anything you could do, I could do better. Like, yo, Velveteen Dream's face and everything, like that dude is sharp. He was just like held the mic long enough for Ricochet to say, "Show me," and then he just like dropped the mic. Yo, that was one of the best. I see the memes like almost every day, the GIFs and everything. That is great. I can't wait to see this match, dude. And is he going to say his name? Man, I hope that they take a good long time. I hope they take a really good long time before they send Velveteen Dream up to the main roster, man. Because guys his size, they don't usually take care of guys his size. Like the old man needs to completely pass things over to Triple H and his daughter and to his bastard stepchild Shane McMahon. Like I don't think that he's taking care of Shane, but whatever. That's not my business. But like forget about it, man. Like oh, yo. So Sean, Avengers Mountain might be the old Thunderbolts base. Dude, they're talking. They were showing images online. I thought you showed me also. I can't remember, but I know they got it online where they have one of the dead Celestials. He's up there and he's about to like do his handshake thing, and what do you call it? Like he's about the thumbs up or thumbs down thing, and like there's snow on top of him and he's stuck there. And I thought they were going to use that as a base. That would be sick. That would be the epitome of sickness. That's what I want for them to use for Avengers Mountain, man. Bill, you salty about Janet dating Tony? I am, man. I am. Like, Tony's not worth a good woman. And she's a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, comic boom. What's going on, dude? Good to hear Stan has help. Yeah, exactly, my thing there. So Kia Morgan now has a restraining order against him. I think it's just a TKO. It is not technical knockout. That'll happen later. I'm hoping. Temporary restraining order. I think. In fact, I'm positive. You have to wait like 2 weeks, and then you go in for your actual restraining order. You see if it gets taken care of or not. So, good, good. Dude just needs to go, and then with that happening, hopefully there could be some kind of justice for Stan afterwards. And it probably won't be for Stan. It'll probably be for JC. I think is her name, right? His daughter, for Stanley's daughter. She'll look for justice for Stan in the form of getting lots and lots of money from Kia Morgan for hurting her dad. She could barely care less. I'm sure that's what it seems like to me. And eventually she's going to wind up getting some money, you know what I'm saying, for that so that she can continue her habits. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, Black Cat will be in Nick's Spider-Man. Yeah, she better be. What do you call it? Ghost Skill Indeed, Bill. Just put it on. We can talk about it. Just put put on Takeover. That would be cool, right? The messed up thing is here in Canada, you can't get the WWE Network just by going on the internet and saying, "Hey, I want to give the $10, $9.99 per." I don't feel like reaching. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Hey brother, all you gotta do is pay $9.99 and you get the WWE Network. It's awesome, dude. So I'm gonna put him up here with like here it is, man. Here's the match I would have loved to eventually seen one day. Magnum TA going against Hulk Hogan. Oh man. Like I would have loved to see that one day, and he was definitely in his league, dude. If it wasn't for that motorcycle accident. I'm just glad he's alive. Anyway, I see at the bottom, Joe Fisher. Thank you, brother. Yes, literally from sub number 2 to sub number 5,000, and now it's 5,023. Love every single one of you guys. Why not sub number 1? Well, that's me. Of course, I love me. The second sub was my wife. I think Lewis from the Geek Fortress was my third sub, and then I don't know who subbed after that. It was just like a bloop, 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 and it just happened. It's like cool. But yes, yes, huge fan. So, shoot, I was just talking about something. Let me scroll back up. Comic Boom. That's funny because I know you love Catwoman, so that's cool. You love Black Cat also. A lot of people can't love the alternate character that the other company would make. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love Superman, but Hyperion sucks. He's just a copy. Yes, he is, but he's got his own stories, and it's awesome. Who cares what their powers are? So, no, that's cool that you actually like both like that. Oh yeah. Anyway, so the way it works in Canada is you have to subscribe to one of the big companies. I think it's just Rogers Company. That's like Bell Company or Rogers Company, where you get your cable and you get your cable packages and all that stuff. And then when you get there's the basic cable, which is like channel 2 through 13, whatever. And then there's the larger cable package. And then there's like 2 more that you can get also and add-ons. And when you get some of those, then you can start adding on like the HBO package, the Stars package. And they go crazy like that. And when you get like the second or the third package, upgrade, then you can also take on add-ons like WWE Network, which is like, dude, seriously? So you're talking about, I can't just give $10 to WWE. No, instead, I got to turn around and I got to play this game where I'm paying $60 a month for cable TV that I don't even watch. so that I could then also pay $10 a month to watch WWE Network. Nope, bad deal. That's a bad deal. I know a bad deal when I see one. I'm looking at a bad deal. Anyhow, so yeah, no, I actually have to wait until much later, find somebody who has a copy, and then watch it. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Otherwise, I'm going to a sports bar. And yeah, no. I like to do that for WrestleMania and stuff like that. Reminds me of WWE New York. Dream. He's Velveteen Dream. um, let's see. No, just wow. Okay, I do not watch Legion. I watched the first season because I watched it afterwards, so I catch everything. But as far as season two, I'm gonna wait until they're all done and then watch those. In fact, are they all done now? Because I'll just go and get them all and watch them like that. Because yeah, I don't like to wait. That's a really weird one where you just watch one episode and you're like, I have no idea what's happening. Dick Fillmore didn't realize it's 25th anniversary of Death, High Cost of Living, my favorite NG work. Okay, I don't know what Death, High Cost of Living is, and I don't know what NG is. Is that like New Guardians or something? Oh man, I'm always afraid that Dick's gonna like just knock on my door one day. Hi, do I know you? Ah, you're Dick Fillmore, aren't you? Like, I'm waiting. One of these days it's going to happen. B.A. Stewart, yo. Hey, everybody. Cratch Pets. Prof on reaching 5,000 subs. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sean, did that old man Logan with Phoenix look Asian? Um, that old man Logan with Phoenix. I don't know which one you're talking about, dude. Um, so we're all the way up here again. Chuck Norris versus Thanos. Do it! That'd be great. Those old Chuck Norris things. Like, Chuck Norris got upset over the Chuck Norris jokes. What? Dude, that dude's got a stick up his butt. It might be a nunchaku up his butt after he fought Bruce Lee. I'm just saying. But, joking around. Anyway, seriously, like, that dude was actually angry at the dude who made that book, the Chuck Norris jokes. How do you get mad off of something like that? You take that and then you make money off of it. You're like, yeah, that's right. They're doing the Chuck Norris jokes and all that stuff. Like, Chuck Norris is the baddest guy in the world. I need to go out and I need to make a movie. I need to call this guy up and do an interview where I got people afraid of me and things like that. You do a voiceover for a cartoon like, Kung Fu Commandos again, and whatever you're going to do, that's what you do. You make some money off of that stuff. Dude, you don't get mad, but like, well, I never actually authorized that stuff. Dude's got you on an answer machine saying, yes, it's a good idea. Shut up, Chuck. Up, Chuck. Chuck he needs to calm down. No, see, Dick agrees. Dick agrees. Chuck can't even beat Bruce Lee. Go Skittle. Well, I'll keep you updated, man. It's Undisputed Era versus Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch. Oh, man. Come on. You know what I do? I go to lordsofpain.org, I think it's called, or maybe it's lordsofpain.net. It's right here. You can, will it show me? Lords of Pain, one word, .net. And I see all the results as they type them in. Go Skittle. I subbed before you, Bill. What do you mean? Nice. You subbed to me before I even had a channel. Nice. Like, I have my regular YouTube account, which I don't even use. But, and then I made an actual account. The Comic Book University account. And I was like, all right, cool. What do you mean? I already have a sub. And I looked, I was like, oh, it's me. Oh, I automatically subbed. Cool. So that's funny if you subbed before I did. Bill, should Quicksilver and Mr. Dibbles do after his mini? Mr. Dibbles, huh? I didn't read Quicksilver issue number 2 yet, so I got to see what Mr. Dibbles is. Def Rocker, what's going on, dude? Do you remember The Rock's father was a wrestler back in the early 80s? Yes, Rocky Johnson. Rocky Johnson was a freaking amazing wrestler back in the day. He used to team up with one of my heroes, Mr. Can't remember it now. I like built it up in my head, and all of a sudden, like in my head, I was thinking SD Jones. Remember Special Delivery Jones? Wasn't him, but Mr. Universe, right? Mr. Universe, Tony Atlas. They were part of a tag team. They were the first African American tag team champions ever, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved those guys. They were awesome. And I actually met Tony Atlas, and we were like talking for a while. I think he was actually trying to hit on my wife. It was at Philadelphia Comic Con back in 2011, August of 2011, and I met him there on a Sunday, and yeah, we were just talking. The dude like I actually wanted to go because I thought I was bothering him, but apparently I wasn't. Same thing with Virgil. Virgil wouldn't let me go either. Like we were talking. He was like, I used to do the taxes for everybody backstage when I was like, oh cool. But I could tell that he was a little bit weird. So I didn't like want to talk to him for too long because like I was starting to get embarrassed. But with Tony Atlas is like I want to go and just like take this dude, go buy him a drink, and let's just sit down and dude, let me write your biography. You know what I'm saying? Let me ghostwrite your autobiography. But somebody already did make his biography. He actually has a biography out there. It's not that big. Most of it's available online. I read it. He told me most of the stuff that was in it. And I'm like, wow, this guy's had a hell of a life, man. Wow. Like, yeah, that was back when I thought I really wanted to write a lot. I wanted to write novels and stuff. So, yeah. Um, Comic Boom, what do you think? And it just jumped, of course, because why wouldn't it? Let me get back to Comic Boom. What do you think of Stark and Janet getting together? Oh, yeah, Sean s.h.i.e.l.d. was just making fun of me a little while ago. I don't like the idea of it at all. Like, Janet is a classy woman, and Stark is not a classy person. Like, he's rich, but Janet's got money, you know, and she shouldn't be impressed by something. Like what's Tony Stark actually going to give Janet Van Dyne? I know he can give her that, but like slept with She-Hulk and everything. Like you know, like he's a playboy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Janet and him are just getting together because she just wants a good time. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like actually settling down with somebody like that, yeah, she's better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, I don't know. I think that if a woman were writing that story, I don't think that they would do something like that. But you're also talking about the same guy who put Mockingbird, you know, My Girl Mockingbird, Barbara Morse, with Peter Parker. Like Peter Parker's the biggest f up in the entire Marvel universe. I'm gonna talk about you're gonna take one of the most successful characters in the Marvel universe. She was a biochemist. She was an S.h.i.e.l.d. agent. She currently is a superhero. You know what I'm saying? And she's a regular person who's just up there with that caliber that she could go toe to toe with street level people with powers, and she's awesome. And here's Peter Parker, who's like, I was really super rich, but only because Doctor Octopus stole my body and got a company and got me my degree in something that I don't even know anything about. And I've got all these things that I really don't deserve and I never actually earned, but I'm going to act like they're really mine and I deserve them. Yeah, shut up, Peter Parker. Shut up. So, what do you call it? No, not too happy with them getting together. Joe Fisher, how was everyone tonight? Nerder Doug, what's going on, dude? I was so into Legion season 1, but season 2 seems overindulgent. That's a shame. That's a shame. But power to the people, yo! What's going on, dude? Sean, from the new Thor issue. Oh, you're saying at the end? Oh! Does Mr. Bub have the Phoenix Force power? I didn't see that from I saw the last page, but I didn't see. If you guys didn't see it, let me show it to you. Let me turn on a light for one thing. Okay, and then let me actually pull out the issue in and of itself. Where is the Mighty Thor issue number 1? Bang! And let's see what I got. I have got to clean up my comic books, dude. Like, we had people over today. We were just in the park having the party, but then, like, it moved up here because it started to get really sunny, really hot. It's like, we go upstairs? Yeah, you can go upstairs. Fine, whatever. But then they were like, your room is messy. I'm like, you want to go back downstairs, fool? I will throw your butt downstairs. Oh, yeah, look at that. It is the Phoenix Force. So, that could be a spoiler. Last page reveal of Thor, issue number 1. So, bang, there it is. Wolverine has the Phoenix Force. And he's like, what's up, bub? And facing off against Old Man Odin / Thor. It's Old Man Thor. But anyway, yeah, so. Like, what is going on here, man? That's just crazy. He looks good. He does look Asian. That's what you meant. Yes, he does look Asian. I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. Looks good. Looks really freaking good. So, what do we got there? Dick Fillmore talking about Neil Gaiman. I like Neil Gaiman. Joe Fisher, I think Chuck Norris is why World of Warcraft has the monk. The Pandorans. Christopher Reynolds, the Boogeyman, checks his closet for Chuck Norris before he goes to bed. Are we talking about WWE Boogeyman? Because maybe. And Peter Maivia before that, I think. Peter Maivia is his mother's father. So that's why they always say that he's second generation. In reality, or excuse me, that's why they say he's third generation. He's not technically, because it's like his dad, professional wrestler, and then his grandfather on his mother's side is a wrestler also. So yeah, like Peter Maivia used to bring his daughter sometimes, and Rocky Johnson, like Mr. Pimp Daddy Extraordinaire, that wasn't his shtick at all. Just saying, he's just like, daughter's pretty hot. It's like, I'll crush you. He's like, no, but I'm talking about taking care of her. He's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, you could date my daughter. And it's like, all right, cool. So and then they gave birth to a rock. Sean Sadrai, Quicksilver's new pet is a freaking turtle. It's kind of cool. That's really good because you figured it'd be a rabbit, right? But to get a turtle, huh? That's kind of cool. Also, Luna appeared in the issue when, or in an issue when he saved her. He felt like saving a total stranger. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, I gotta read it. I'll get there. Death, High Cost of Living, Neil Gaiman. Oh, miniseries featuring Dream Sister Death. Oh, came out in the early 90s, I believe. I saw that and I never read it. Go figure. Thank you, Patty Stewart, for clarifying. Red Black Cane, Macho Man versus Hulk Hogan versus Chuck Norris. They might have to team up against Chuck. Then they might actually have a chance against his right arm. I actually used to respect him a lot before he went and I'm talking about Chuck Norris, before he went hardcore right wing and started saying, liberals are actually kind of stupid because blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, liberals are stupid, like the liberal side of the party, okay? But, I'm sorry, talk to me about your supply side economics again. Do you, maybe you got too many sidekicks to the head, brother, because I can tell you how it's utter failure. Just, that's what happens when you actually study math, So, freaking Reaganomics, trickle-down-onomics. I think his brain fluid's been trickling. So anyway, it's easy when you got as much money as him to say, I want to keep my money. I mean, you guys should all start voting Republican. The right wing came here to an apartment complex one time, and I got mad. I was like, what are you even doing here? I was like, first off, you're trespassing. There's no soliciting here. Oh, I didn't see the sign. You didn't see the sign that said no soliciting in front of a locked door where you had to wait for other people to go walking in, and then you snuck in also? It's like, I'm escorting you outside, otherwise I'm calling the police. It's your choice. You want to walk down with me? I was like, yeah, I didn't mean anything, but You walk back in here again. You let me see your face again. Dude, I'm so serious. I'm calling the cops, pressing charges. The apartment complex will press charges. You're already on videotape, dude. Just, dude, do not even come back in here again. And as we're walking downstairs, by the way, there's an apartment complex, right? Nobody here is rich enough to be voting Republican. What's the matter with you? It's just, well, I just did it. No. Oh. So, PA, you're right, 1993. Bang. How about Tiger Mask Wrestler? He had a dope mask. Def Rocker, you know what? That's actually funny because Tiger Mask, if I remember correctly, is that the dude with the tiger mask, and he was a wrestler. It was a cartoon back in the day, and I never actually watched that. But my wife has seen that. She grew up on that stuff, and that was big where she was. And it's like, what? So she actually got me a DVD, and I couldn't get past the first episode because there's no nostalgia there for me, And I'm just looking as oh my God. But as far as I'm concerned, sitting down and watching TV anymore, for me, it's got to be for me, the only thing I really get into are documentaries and biographies anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just can't get into watching even old shows that I used to love when I was a kid. I used to love the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I can't sit down and watch a whole episode now. I'm just all right, I got things to do. So yeah, go figure. Uh, hold on. Dick, Go Skittle, Undisputed Era wins, great match. Ah, dude, you're dropping spoilers. Come on, man. Come on, dude. That's cool. I had a feeling they were going to win. Like, they're going crazy right now. Sean said, would you leave your wife for Mockingbird? It depends. Can she hear me? As P.A. Stewart would say, wives can always hear. um, Sup, Joe? What do we got here? Logan Phoenix or Sorcerer Supreme Stark? Ooh, yeah, we need to find out more about Sorcerer Supreme Stark now. What's going on? Now that Bendis left, he's going to wait for 3 years until he comes back to Marvel and be like, oh, here you go. Bang. Dick's laughing. No, that actually happened. Tony Stark became the Sorcerer Supreme in the infamous Iron Man comic book in the future. We don't know how it happened. We don't know what's going on. We just know that in the future, Tony Stark is the Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah. Yeah, which is very confusing because Stark and Strange look exactly alike unless you state who's who. You know what I'm saying? Besides the graying of the temples. But he had gray temples in the future. So it's like, dude, what's going on? Sean, do you think writers ever do drugs before he writes? Yes. Yeah. It's the only way you can explain some of the things that they do. I did in my 20s. I went on a vision quest in Jersey one time with this dude that I know from Red Bank. His name was, there's no way he's still alive. His name was Ingwe, and he wrote a book called The Jaguar, Me and the Jaguar, something like that. And because his spirit animal was the jaguar, and it was how he met the jaguar. It's a very interesting story. If you can get your hands on this, I think it's a very rare book. But Inwe, like Inwe Malmsteen, but like that, Ingwe, I think is how you spelled his name. But he was an amazing dude to just sit down and talk with. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, if you want, I could take you out on a vision quest. I'm like, okay. So I was 19 when I went. I wasn't even 20 yet. 19 years old, out by myself for 3 days in the woods with nothing but, here it comes, a loincloth. Oh, that's right, a loincloth. Just me. It was in the summertime. It was cool. I may have gotten nibbled a little bit by bugs. It is what it is. 3 days. I had a little half a bag full of trail mix that they were like, it would be better if you didn't eat the trail mix. But you can eat the trail mix if you need to. I'm like, cool. I may have nibbled at the trail mix, but I did not actually finish the trail mix. But yeah, 3 days out there, it was cool. And it's funny because I thought my spirit animal was the rabbit because I saw a rabbit. Apparently I didn't do it quite right because everybody's like, your spirit animal is clearly the bear. I'm like, really? Really? Because I see a rabbit. I saw a rabbit. And I was hanging with this rabbit for a while. Anyway, I've had some really cool experiences. But I also knew this other dude was like, you want to go on a real spirit quest, dude? A real vision quest? You should try some peyote. And this dude was always into peyote. And I was like, yeah, no. I grew up in the just say no era, so I can't, I just can't bring myself to do that. It's ingrained. But, what do you call it? Wow, long tradition wrestling. Oh yeah. Loves me some wrestling, man. Grew up on all that stuff. I watched that match live or whatever, where Hulk Hogan came from the from the AWA to the WWE. I think it was just WWE at that time. Anyway, I remember the match where Iron Sheik had beaten Bob Backlund. And then, the towel got thrown in by Backlund's manager. And I remember, so the title went to the Iron Sheik. Yes, he was the world champion right before Hulk Hogan for the first time. And I remember seeing Hulk Hogan all the time in the AWA. I remember that fight with Nick Bockwinkel where he threw him over the top rope. And Vern Gagne was like, F you lost because ha ha. So like he got, that was, Hogan screwed Hogan. Long before Bret ever got screwed, Hogan got screwed. So I don't want to hear about Bret Hart whining. Love Bret Hart as a wrestler, but man, that guy's got the biggest ego on the face of the, like the way that The Rock acts like he's got an ego is Bret Hart's real life. You know what I'm saying? But I remember that match. I'm sitting down and watching. What do you call it? Hogan. I think Bob Backlund was fighting against the Wild Samoans. I think that's who he was fighting against. But like they kept on cheating. They kept coming in. Maybe it was against Mr. Fuji and Don Morocco. No, Don Morocco and Mr. Fuji never tagged. Fuji was his manager. Anyway, they kept on going back and forth, and they kept on cheating. And he was like, "That's it, I'm done." And he walked in the back, and there was no 10 count. It's just like, what the heck is going on? But then he walks out, and he's got Hulk Hogan with him. And it was like, oh, what is this? And my dad's just like, oh, I love when they do this. Like, do what? He's like, nothing. You'll understand when you're older. I was like, what is this? Like the birds and the bees? What's going on? Why is Hulk Hogan over the AWA? Oh my God! I was freaking out like it was the craziest thing in the world for me. I think I was 7. I might have been younger, but like, oh my God, it was great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was hooked on wrestling. It's like, they know each other. Forget the Marvel Universe. Wrestling is all connected. Oh, dude, I grew up on that stuff, man. Ricochet and Dreamer up next. Shoot. Dick Fillmore agreed. Chuck Norris went crazy. He warned of 1,000 years of darkness if Obama won the presidency. Yes, which is biblical. Like, that's from the Bible. Like separating parents from their children. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I try not to get political, like on CBU and all that stuff, but sometimes people can be a little bit crazy. It's like, yes, there was a law on the books, but it was never enforced, and Obama was an idiot for allowing that to stay on the books. He could have gotten rid of it. By the way, Bush Jr. actually put that on the books, but he never enforced it. Obama never enforced it, but he never got rid of it either. Thanks, Obama. And what's his name? Trump comes along. He's like, oh yeah, we're going to enforce this. And since I'm getting campaign donations from the private prisons, which is one of the most disgusting things I can imagine. Yeah, now we're separating kids. Like these are in Canada. If you come across the border and say I want to claim refuge, they'll take you and they'll put you in a facility away from the general populace, so you can't mingle in with society. And they'll check you for like 2 weeks, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Don't quote me on 2 weeks. It might be 2 months. Could be longer. I don't know. But they'll check you out and all that stuff. And if they think that you're deserving of asylum, they'll process you with the paperwork and let you in. If not, they send you back. You know what I'm saying? They send you back over to the States. And where else are you going to come from? Like from the sea? And then I got to like stick you back in the sea. But the idea is, who would do that? Oh, that would be terrifying. Like here? Anyway, so, yeah, but here they're like, yeah, we need more people for these private prisons. We're incentivized. So like, oh my God, that's the most disgusting thing imaginable. Okay, I'm done. Dream is getting a huge pop. You deserve it, even before it finishes, man. Tiger Mask was from Japan in the WWF. Was he now? Okay, because there was a cartoon character called Tiger Mask, and I don't remember Tiger Mask. I remember Red Rooster. Oh, what's his name? I listened to 2 wrestling podcasts. One of them is The Solid Monster Sounds Off. Love listening to that dude. I actually want to talk to the guy because he's one of the most snarky sons of guns in the world. And I'd probably be like, okay, dude, you crack a joke on me again, and that's it. That's it. Like, I'm going full force. I'm a break out all sorts of jokes and just humiliate you, dude. You're not good at the jokes. I am. Don't play around, man. But the what's the other one I listened to? The one that's actually on the WWE network. What the heck is his name? Why can't I remember his name? I got a bunch saved. Yes, that's right. I said it. I got a bunch saved, fool. Something else to rest. Yeah, Bruce Pritchard. Bruce Pritchard is the guy who played Brother Love, for those of you who aren't familiar. I love you. Anyway. Oh, dude, we're really going to turn this into some WWE stuff here, some wrestling stuff, man. Are you excited to see what Reed, Sue, and the kids are doing this whole time? Yes, Sean. We're actually supposed to see that really soon, too. Like, really soon. And yes, guys, if you're worried, I was worried too. Chip Zdarsky will continue writing Marvel 2-in-1 with Thing plus some other random character who will show up from time to time. So that's awesome. That is awesome. Like, that's what I care about more than anything else. Uh, Nerd Doug, how about Fighter Hayabusa and the Amazon? Great wrestlers. Fighter Hayabusa. I think I remember the Amazon. Fighter Hayabusa sounds familiar. It almost sounds like it's from a video game. There was that. Yeah, anybody remember that game Pro Wrestling? It was for the Nintendo. Like the WWE games sucked. All the freaking wrestling video games sucked for years and years and years. There's one game called Pro Wrestling, and it was awesome. You had the one guy in the pink outfit with the star on his face, and he would like run into the ropes, and his special move was he would jump at you. Instead of doing a clothesline, he would jump at you and do like this flying chop. And then there's one guy, I thought his name was Fighter Hayabusa, and he would do the brain buster. It was really hard to do, but if he got you with it, you were down. You were down for the count. They had a whole bunch of different guys, and they would do these different things. They had this one guy who looked like the natural Butch Reed, and go figure, I met him. Totally awesome dude. Handshake like crazy. Oh my God. I met him when I was just a kid. So I'm like, this man could break my hand right now and not even realize it. Dude, Butch Reed is the natural dude. Psychotic, man. Met him the same time I met El Giganto, I think was his name. Just riding with his head out the sunroof. Guy was crazy. You know, I was out in the back. That was back in Asbury Convention Center. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, the guy looked like Butch Reed. His finish was the headbutt. That was cool. I like those guys. What else we got here? Velveteen is wearing the gear that is a mix between Hogan and Savage and a giraffe. That sounds like Velveteen Dream. VD. Sean Sadrai, are you excited to see? Oh yeah, just read that. Red Black Cane. Stark should be like 45 or more. Hey, what's going on, internet user? Nerd Doug. Shout out to the Malmsteen fans. Figures you'd be into Malmsteen. Oh, dude, what was the name of the album that he had with Fire on it, dude? That stayed in my tape deck. Yeah, that's how old. That's how old. That stayed in my tape deck in my car forever. Forever. I wrecked that tape. All the times I used to have to fix that tape, fix it, and just, you know, like with the really skinny tape, and you'd always know where it was, because like, Joe Fisher, my favorite D&D cartoon episode was with the weapons energy running out. That was a good one. That was a really good one. And they had to go to that weapons graveyard to recharge them. See, that's what I'm talking about. That was a great D&D mission. I love that. The archer's bow was, the ranger's bow was like, hey guys, what's going on? There's no more magic in my hat. My shield's not worth. Shut up, Cavalier. Shut up. Nobody likes when you talk. I did send you more porn. It's by the same artist? What? Okay, Sean sent me some porn. At least he's of a legal age now, so that's... Oh my God. And no, it's not actual porn. There'd be nothing like that. My favorite was Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Snuka was awesome, dude. Set so many bars, man. Was it a rabid rabbit? Oh no, it was not a rabbit. I did meet a jackrabbit once in the woods. I was lost in the woods in Jersey, and dude, there was a rabbit, and I was just like, oh look, it's a little bunny rabbit. And rabbits in the wild, I don't know if it was a jackrabbit or not. I didn't actually see the horns, but I imagine everyone was like, oh, if it was mean, it was a jackrabbit. I don't think this was a jackrabbit. There were no antlers, you know what I'm saying? But like this dude, this was like a wild rabbit. And I was thinking, like, I'm going to get close before he jumps away. You know, he's going to hop away from me. I was in 3rd grade, and this rabbit did not hop away. Instead, he turned and he looked at me, and he growled. Like, at first he hissed, and then he growled. Dude, I can't make this stuff up. He growled at me. There was a effing rabbit that growled at me. And I was like, oh, I'm going to die. like, I'm in the woods, man. They ain't going to find my bones, because, like, this rabbit's going to eat me. Like, this is not right. And also, like, everything got scary. Like, it was broad daylight. And mind you, I lived really close to the Pine Barrens in Jersey. So I'm telling you facts, son. The Jersey Devil was there someplace. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, my God. I was terrified. Yo, look at the Flash. I guess this is the segment. So let me remember to get rid of that. Look at the Flash, dude. Look at this. So a whole bunch of crazy stuff about to happen here. I'm digging that. Dang. Death of the Inhumans, issue number 1. Oh, and Medusa just looking fine. Yo, Triton's looking good too, man. That suit. shoot. I guess I'll share. Y'all see that? Not too shabby, man. What else we got here? Thor, issue number 5. Oh my! Y'all see what I'm seeing? The Phoenix is returning Mjolnir. Dude! Yo, Jason Aaron's got mad skills, man. Domino Annual, issue number 1 with Colossus and Cable. If you want to see this totally beautiful picture, this cover. I don't know if Baldeon does the cover or not, but awesome. Okay, what is this? Looks like some Dark Side War stuff going. Justice League Odyssey variant. Okay, cool. This is Team Odyssey. Got Doomsday. Dark Side in the background. Who is this, T'Challa? He's the Pink Panther. We don't talk about him. Keep moving on down. We keep him on the down low. Nice. That's funny. He's just smiling. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 5. Oh no! Spider-Man versus the Cosmic Ghost Rider. I can't wait. Okay, what is... Oh my. This is Amazing Spider-Man preview with Human Torch and Daredevil fighting alongside... Yo, they're not clowning around, man. Oh, shoot. Yo, there's like some weird little flying wombats there. Like, look at Daredevil. He's just like looking forward and punching in the back. Nice. I'm digging that. And then Human Torch looks like he gets brain sucked or something. Yeah, this is the image. Which there's issue number 8. So check it out. Issue number 8. It looks like they got him. They got the one Sentinel. Okay, he's just reaching out like for help or something like that. It looks like that is actually going to be his home. Their home. Okay, issue number 2 of the Fantastic Four. Cool. I can't see what he's fighting there. Can't see what they're fighting. Oh, hello. That's the porn you're talking about? Okay, so they got Bruce Timm, Drew, Black Bolt, and Medusa. Nice. Nice. Okay, so I guess Sean is going to leave now. He's like, I just stay for my segment. What do we got here? Okay, power to the people. Yeah, I loved when the wrestlers would cross over to different companies. September Solicase. Okay, so the new September comic book previews are out for this Monday and Tuesday. All right, that's cool. Thank you, Sean. What we got here? Red Black Cane 2099. Kanye 2020. Just joking, you better be. Like him and Oprah will be running, and it's like, dude, can we be done with the celebrities by now? Besides, I'm not joking when I say I'm afraid that there might actually one day be an Emperor Trump one day. You think I'm joking, but when all of a sudden like Ivanka inherits the presidency, I'm saying. So Akuma Ranger, what's going on, dude? Say, Bill, what terrible stories that had potential you would like to see retold? Give me an example, please. Oh, but if I just put out one, and Nerds Doug is talking next. Yep, Professor Bill knows what I'm talking about. The one that I just put out today for the Spotlight, I would like to see that retold. The idea that, like, look, Superman and Big Barda did not do a porno together. All they did was kissed. Okay, that's all that happened, man. But people are questioning, well, did she make a porn with somebody else then? I don't think so. She's Big Barda, and I'm just saying most human beings aren't man enough. I'm just saying. That's it. I'm done. Moving on. Okay, Nerded Doug. Rising Force? Yes, I think it actually was Rising Force. Yes, you're right. Because like Fire was an awesome song. I remember like I thought I was gonna ruin my tape just on that one. Like that song was amazing, but I like that whole album. That was one of those albums where I could just listen to the whole thing, like A sides, B sides in a row. Amazing. Def Rocker. If FF4 comes to MCU, oh come on, move over toes. If FF comes over to MCU, should there be an original story? Yes, there should. There should be an origin story. Suzanne McGinnis, I'm glad you're here. What did I miss? We were talking mostly about wrestling and a little bit about comic books. First, let me get let me finish off something with Suzanne really quick. I was hoping you're going to show up. Suzanne was thinking about doing a comic book channel. She's not talking about doing her face or anything like that. That's cool. That's fine. But she was thinking about doing a comic book review channel, talking about the latest comic books that she reads or some old ones that she loved and whatnot, and just hearing her voice and things like that. And but she says that she's embarrassed and she doesn't know if anybody would like it or not. So can we get just a little bit of encouragement? Like seriously, can we get this channel to just blow up in the chat with people giving her, thumbs up and pushes and all this good stuff, that she can absolutely do it, because I have perfect faith and I have no problem helping out one of my peeps, you know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff. And at the very least, Suzanne, seriously, you can at least do it. You can go and just write articles. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it on Comic Book University, the Facebook group, by all means. And yeah, if I've got people who I can see are dedicated to continue writing stories every week, it'll give me that inspiration to actually put up the website, because it's taking me forever to actually get the energy to actually put together the website, because not too many people go for the websites anyways. But the website is something where I can at least start paying people for also. You know what I'm saying? Like once I actually start getting advertisers and things like that for the website, once I actually get the website up, I want to use the bulk of that money to actually to pay off the website, and then start paying the people who are actually doing the articles and stuff like that. I would love to get people to start writing articles, and if you don't want to write the articles, do a video about the articles, whatever. You know what I'm saying? An audio about the articles, all that good stuff. I would love to see more people's opinions on the comic books, you know? And it's funny because every single one of you, for the most part, do articles anyway. When you comment on a comic book that it's like, yeah, Professor Bill, I completely agree with you. Or, no, Bill, I kind of disagree with you on this particular issue, because every time you guys do that, you're writing articles. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yes, uh, yes, Def Rocker, there has to be an original story, and I can't wait for it. Also, Comcast did throw in a very, very big cash bid for the potential of the property. The thing is, they're not putting in that guaranteed money like Disney did. So a lot of what everybody is speculating right now, like Forbes is speculating, everybody important is speculating, that what they're going to wind up doing is just simply bringing down the asking price and actually splitting, because the only thing that Comcast really wants is the final shares of Skybox, you know what I'm saying, which is good for them overseas, especially. And Marvel, and Disney, they want the movie rights. They want all of them, not just for Fantastic Four and X-Men. No, they want all of the movie rights. And Comcast isn't really that interested in something like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do movies like that. They just want the channels. You know what I'm saying? So they want Skybox. So I am certain they would work out a deal. You know what I'm saying? I can almost promise you they would. So I believe that they're still coming. I'd be surprised if not. Okay, up here. PA was just talking. Dang, 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 dang. Stewart. Oh, PA Stewart says, my ex-husband played with the Philharmonic, and back in the day, the concert hall was right next to the sports auditorium. Oh, and shared the backstage area. More than once, they were there at the same time as the WWE. Nice, nice. Um, myself, I went to a drill. After I left full-time Army, I actually signed up for 6 years in the Army, but I didn't want to do that my whole life. So I didn't want to do the full 6 years once I was in. I was like, eh. So I asked that after my 3 years is up, can I just bring it down to like the reserves? And it wound up being the National Guard instead, because they actually had a barracks not too far away from my house, while the reserves were actually really far upstate in Jersey. So I was like, okay, what's the difference between National Guard and the reserves? Same thing. Okay, who cares? I'll take that one. So yeah, after 3 years, I got my leave to just do National Guard for the rest of the time. And when I'd gotten there, it's 2 weekends every month, and then once a year in the summertime you go for 2 full weeks in a row. So that's a lengthy drill. So we went to Fort Dix the one time, and all the guy the first time, the first summer drill that I went to, the guys were like, "Oh yeah, man, last year, what do you call it? Leonard Skinner was here." Like, nah, bullshit. Like, guys, I've been in the army for 3 years. I'm new to you, but I'm not new, all right? I know there's no such thing as a left handed skyhook. I know there's no keys to the tank. I know that you don't check the shocks on the freaking, APCs by jumping on them. I'm giving away all of the secrets that we have in the army, how we would mess with people. We would always do stupid stuff like that. Go jump on the tank and check the shocks. If it's not, keep on jumping because we got to make sure the shocks are working. Otherwise, we're going to be here doing repairs all night. Jump harder, dude. You're skinny. Jump harder. They would always do stupid things like that. There's no shocks on a tank. They got the treads and everything. Like there's no shocks. So like they just mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm like, dude, I'm not buying it. So I actually went around and started asking random people around the base, yo, did you guys have a concert here last year? And either they didn't know or it was like, yeah, the Leonard Skinner guys were actually here last year. That was awesome. So they were putting on a concert in Fort Dix, and the day before, they were just doing the open mic rehearsal for these guys and whatnot. I'm like so mad. Are you kidding me? Well, who's coming this year? I never got to see anybody, so I missed Skinner, man. I'm so mad by that. Um, Bill, Sean says that was just a variant. They were doing a Cosmic Ghost. Oh, they're doing Cosmic Ghost Rider variants in September. Well, that's messed up, man. That's messed up. I was just like side scrolling, so I didn't see everything that was written. Excuse me. um, boom. Yep. She's a lady. Whoa. Reading Suzanne's comment. Um, Also, yeah, there's been a few more of the ladies jumping on CVU. So yay, all inclusive. I'm digging it. Um, I remember, Sean says, I remember when people wanted that dead gorilla that got shot to be present. Harambe, right? Was that Harambe? Was that its name? Um, Dick Fillmore is saying, am I bad for hearing Danzig, she rides. um, uh, let's see, Red Black Cane, respect to Harambe. Oh, it was Harambe. Okay, cool, there we go. Nurture Doug, yeah, absolutely, take the first step and make that channel. There we go. Yes, see, there it is. Here's all the, look at this. Come on, Suzanne. Are you blushing? Are you blushing? Red Black King. No homo. Look at that. People talking about they're going to sub to you and everything. Come on now. See that? What do you got here? They only shot Harambe because he is or was a black gorilla. Okay, we're not going down that road. Building, growing, and maintaining a website is a lot of work, but very rewarding. We'll get there. We'll all get there. I'd like to thank you all for the support for my classes on the Facebook page. Yeah, guys, if you're not on the Facebook group, then you're not seeing every Monday it is, right? Once a week, Dick Fillmore is actually doing the inspiration for different comic books. Like he was actually talking about the Scarlet Pimpernel at one point, and I'm like, I never would have made that association. And Dick's just like, elementary, my dear professor, and like it's not even that long. It's like just a couple of paragraphs, but it's really good. And it's like recommended read. I feel like you should be in charge of a book club. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be awesome. Comic Book University Book Club by Professor Fillmore. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I would even go for that. I'd be like, I got a lot of those books. Plus, you can always get them on your phone. You know what I'm saying? But I actually have physical books. No, not a lot of people do that anymore. But Suzanne, Annette, blushing. An odd combination. I actually want to focus on comics and concepts that people may not actually read or is popular. Get the word out. Yes, yes, please. Red Black Cane, Bill, did you pre-order the Spider Wave? I don't know what the Spider Wave is. Is that the upcoming new version of the Spider Verse? Because I'm not particularly excited for that. Tell me what that is, please. Spiderwave. Joe Fisher. Can't wait for X-Men Gold number 30, The Wedding. Okay. I'm going to tell you, only for you guys who are here, okay? Or the guys who check afterwards, the people who check afterwards. I had some information, and I can't tell you who told me because he asked me specifically if you're going to tell people, and I haven't told anybody yet. I just said I know something you don't know. He said if you're going to tell, don't tell who told you. So okay, fine, I won't tell. At the same time, there's also some artist in Mexico who got taken off of the comics from Marvel because he didn't like this idea, but I actually love the idea. So if you don't want to hear it, while my hand is up, that's when the spoiler is going to be read. So I'm going to put my hand up. Okay, put my hand up. Kitty and Colossus, according to rumor, are not actually going to get married. They're going to find a reason to break it off for some reason. But instead, there's going to be a different wedding so that they're not wasting time or whatever. I'm going to put my other hand up now. While that other hand up, that's giving that spoiler. So when they go down, you can check again. And it's going to be, I'm in love with this, Gambit and Rogue. Okay, that's it. Please no spoilers in the chat. You know what I'm saying? In the comments after this goes up as whatever, then by all means. But dude, I'm in love with that idea. If that actually happens, holy crap! Especially after that 5-issue miniseries that just came out. Oh my God, I'm in love with that idea. Loving it. So Sean, whoa, slow down now. Blah, 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 blah. Sean, I saw the previews. Lots of people will be in that wedding. Yes, they're going to try and make it like a Fantastic Four or Spider-Man to Mary Jane wedding. Parker to Mary Jane. Anyway, Joe Fisher. Sean, I hope Havoc will be at the wedding. I know he's got he doesn't get along with Colossus. Not about Kitty. Suzanne, we ladies dig the beard, Bill. Plus, comic books draw in everyone. Like a great story. My comic books bring all the people to the yard. They're like it's. So of course you will create the content, and we come. Okay, awesome. This just reminds me. I'm really silly, and I have a memory like a steel trap. I was in court one time, getting a divorce from my first wife. I filed for the divorce. Whatever it is, what it is. But at the same, and there was no contesting back and forth. It was literally just whatever. So yeah, I'm there at the day, and we're waiting. We just had it mediated. She didn't want to get it mediated outside of court, but inside of court, like, listen, we got a whole lot of cases going on, blah 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 blah, whatever. So lawyers, if you want to help us out with the mediation process, we'll get to all the cases a lot faster. Like, okay, pro bono, let's go. So we got in, we just started doing whatever. So I'm outside, the outside of the courtroom, but in the courthouse proper, just in one of the hallways, and one of the there's some seating areas there, and there's these three girls, mother and their two daughters, and they're talking to me because like I'm just kind of sitting there, I'm just reflecting, like, is this really what I want? Like, I could back out of it and then talk to her and maybe no, but like I don't know, and like I just didn't know like how I want to do it, and no, I'm actually glad that I went through with it. It is what it is. But anyway, so they're talking to me, and they started freaking flirting with me. They started flirting with me, the mother and the daughters, and they were legit flirting with me. And at one point, they start singing like love songs. The one girl started singing some kind of love song. Another girl started singing a love song. I didn't know what those two love songs were, but the mom starts singing Kylese's Milkshake. And that's when everybody just started laughing. And I was like, I really appreciate, what you're doing. And you really did cheer me up a lot. And that's when I could tell that it was more than just cheering me up, because their faces were like, but that was a really weird situation, but I loved it. It was great memory. But yes, somebody actually sang Milkshake to me. The daughters were my age. The mother was, yeah, it was hysterical, man. I got some good dork knowledge, PA. Love to see you on the Facebook page. She has actually appeared on the Facebook page. Joe Fisher. Damn. Can't say damn without it sounding like Farouk from the APA. So yes, please to the spoiler. Okay, you got it. Fangirl squeal. Yes, awesome. Yes, I'm down for that swap. Whoa, whoa, calm down there, Sean. Calm down there. Red Black Kane, the Spider-Man DR wave with Doc Ock, Kane, Daredevil, Elektra, Cloak and Dagger, and the House of M. Oh, really? They're gonna do all that? Oh my God. Thanks, Dick, but I can't stomach Facebook. Oh, make an extra account, PA Stewart, and just only do the. I just started up on Instagram. I'm trying to find more. My wife told me that on social media, people are more interested in the behind the scenes stuff. So I'm trying to think of some cool behind the scenes stuff to do for Instagram. But yeah, Comic Book University on Instagram. I put up a couple of pictures. Um, that wedding would be awesome. 71 Bull Squad. I know everybody's just like, stop with the stupid putting up your hands thing. Everybody's gonna listen, man. And yeah, I know. I just wanted to make sure. Plus, for the people who are coming in afterwards who might not want those spoilers, when that issue comes out, I'm really, really, really hoping that's what happens. I will lose my surprise, but I'm okay. I'm totally okay with that. I would love to see that happen. Um, I have to get a stick and fight off the boys who come to my yard for my milkshake. There you go, Sean. Joe Fisher. Talking to each other. I just imagine if Doc Ock took over the mind of Ben Riley or Kane. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that about Kane because he might kill you. Um, instead of Peter. Yeah, no, I'm. By the way that issue number 800 of Amazing Spider-Man ended, I think that we're going to get some more Superior Spider-Man. Where is he? Yo, where's my Superior Spider-Man? Oh, duh, he's up there. Oh my God, I almost freaked out. But anyway, there was a bunch of kids in here, and it's like, yo, what y'all doing in my room? Somebody's getting a beating. But anyway, um, um, let's see. La, 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 la. No, I just want to be Superior Spider-Man again. Bull Squad. Sorry for my rudeness. There's no rudeness. What? There was rudeness? There's no rudeness. What's going on, dude? Red Black Hand. Getting flirted on as a man is one of the weirdest things that has happened to me. Really? I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it. Kane is my favorite of the three. Kane is awesome. What? I'm at the bottom. Okay, guys, it was really nice talking to you guys. Oh yeah. I wouldn't actually mind leaving because yeah, I'm tired. I ate so much pizza today. You know, my kid's 5 year birthday. Yeah, my oldest son's 5 year birthday. Anyway, that was today, and I'll read that in a moment. And like I ate so much of the pizza, and there was cake, and I didn't eat the cake. But I also had some orange. I had a whole big cup of orange soda today, and it tasted good. It actually it was Fanta, but it actually tasted like orange juice a little bit. And it's like I even stopped drinking juice. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have like a can of soda once in forever. Like it'll be more than a month. I'm usually just drinking milk or my water. You know what I'm saying? And I will cheat and do chocolate milk, but it is what it is. Don't judge me. I gotta go get some strawberry milk, man. I don't even care how unhealthy it is. I don't drink it enough. I just love me some strawberry milk. Anyway, yeah, dude. So, anyway, yeah, like my stomach actually started to hurt for a while. Like at around 8 o'clock? No, 7, 6, about 6:30, whatever. My stomach hurt. I felt like I was going to throw up, and it passed me by in like a minute. But like, wow. So, Suzanne, Bill, do you share in the perspective that they do not do enough for the buildup of Kitty? Yes, and Peter's wedding. As a longtime fan, I'm not as excited as I should be for it. They literally did that as a simple way, and a lot of the artists who don't work directly for Marvel, or not directly, they don't work for Marvel as a permanent contract. It's like a per hire. A lot of them are speaking out. They're just like, this is just to capitalize on the wedding for Catwoman and Batman, which, yeah, I 100% agree. They're trying to capitalize on that, and it's dumb. Why would they even do that? Kane is still way more ruthless than Octavius. Kane, like, dude, Mark of Kane. That's all I gotta say, dude. Like, that dude is savage, and I love him. I love when he goes crazy. Dick is leaving. See you later, brother. I am gonna leave pretty soon too. True Fan Forum, what's going on, dude? And thank you for the happy birthday to my son. It's only been an hour. I know. Remember when it used to be less than an hour? Suzanne, I feel as if they haven't done enough to hype it for us. Show us why they belong together, and it came kind of out of the ballpark for me considering how off and on they were. Exactly, they were off and on a whole lot, and it's like they thought they can get Chris Claremont in to do 1/3 of a story for the wedding special, and like, oh yeah, that's right. That's why Kitty and Peter love each other. Okay, just let them. She just got out of a relationship with another Peter, Star Lord. You know what I'm saying? And she just came back to life not too long after that. Like, what's going on here, dude? Like, this is no, it's dumb. It's dumb. Um, Bow, aggressive reaction. Oh no, feel better. I will, dude. Thanks, man. Uh, Ithamir, what's going on, brother? Hey, Bill, I've been watching your videos for a while now, and I've been loving every single one of them. Really? Even the crappy ones? Thanks, man. Love your attitude and your reviews. Thank you so much. No, it's all good, dude. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, I'm one of those crazy people who's actually excited about reading comic books instead of, you know why this one sucks? You know why this one's stupid? Like, no, there's a level of maturity there. Suzanne, they have to do slow burn, romance your audience, people. No, exactly. It's like I'm gonna some love advice for the youngsters out there. You don't just move right in for the kill, man. No, man, you gotta like foreplay. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's with everything. That's with everything. You know what? You know what? Go back and watch. Go back and listen to the first Boston album. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You got this amazing song. You got more than the feeling. And all of a sudden, it goes into a song called Foreplay, and that leads you into the entire rest of the album. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You can't just move right in. Okay, you can't just do. It's not worth it. Not for anybody. Got it. So likewise in the comic books, a little foreplay. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, oh my God, I love you so much. You're awesome. I miss you so much. We should get married. That's what we should do. We should get married. Like, oh my God, what are you just gonna go to Vegas and do that? Because that would make more sense. That sounds like an eloping. So yeah, I totally agree. But if they're gonna do the other thing, then I'm totally okay with that. Bow. Amazing Spider-Man 800 was #1 in sales last month. Awesome, Sean. I want to know if I'm not going to try and find it, but I want to know if Hawkman does really good this month, man. That's what I want to know. Joe Fisher, Kitty likes her Peter. Nice. Joe Fisher, I think she is at 3 to 4 different guys named Peter at this point, right? Literally, it's like we need a new date we need somebody for Kitty to date. Can we make a new character named Peter? Like, oh, for crying out loud. She was with Peter Parker in the Ultimate comics. You know what I'm saying? The Ultimate Spider-Man comics. Dennis King, hello. Somebody chat. Dennis King says, starting a channel about comics soon. Any tips? Yeah. Don't sound like other people. Sound like yourself. Don't try and do the things that other people are doing. Do what you would want to do. Do what you would watch. You know what I'm saying? Do the thing. If you have an inspiration to make a YouTube channel, make the YouTube channel. If you had an inspiration for what you want to do that. Never, ever, ever think, well, these guys are doing this and it's selling. Never, ever do that because it's not authentic. Everyone will realize it's disingenuine and it will show, and you'll get people who will show up and they will disappear. And maybe you'll get people who will sub, but they will not view. And it's not worth it. So be genuine. That's real talk. That's it. And then just keep doing. The one thing that everybody will sit here and tell you is just don't stop. I'm not doing this for a full 2 years yet, almost 2 years, but my 2-year goal was to reach 5,000 subs. Just reached 2,000 subs a couple days ago, or just reached 5,000 subs a couple of days ago. the middle of this August, like the Ides of this August, will have been a full 2 years. So I've already beaten my personal short-term goal. I've beaten, I think, all of my short-term goals for the channel, which is awesome. But don't worry about, all that stuff. Don't worry about, oh, this guy over here is saying stuff with SJW, so I'm going to talk about SJW stuff. Don't don't do that. Don't ever do that. Oh, this guy over here is doing stories and all this stuff. Is that why you want to do, like, you have to honestly, like, make a mission statement. I made a mission statement before I started. Look up mission statement if you don't know what that is. Make a mission statement. Why do you want to do comic books? Don't even think about what's missing. What's the gap that I could fill? Because if you want to do, let's say, every single thing that I do, just simply do it better. Seriously, do it as well as I do it better than I do it, whatever. Just do it. People care about the authenticity. That's it. Done. Done. Free service. What do we got up here? Joe Fisher, that sounds like a porno. Okay, what did Joe say? Oh, yes, Kitty likes Peters. Rory, hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? How's it going, Rory? It's okay to be late, man. No, it's going good. I was actually planning on leaving soon. Aggressively relaxing. I love that name. Such a great name. The scene that showed Kitty and Colossus meeting was really funny to me. Kitty Pryde's dad looks like this huge, gorgeous Russian holding his daughter's hand. I'm having second thoughts about this. Oh, he's looking at he's looking at the size of Pyotr Rasputin, Nikolai Rasputin. Talk about Max. Oh, dude. Should there be an Eternals movie? Yes, and I believe there will be, Def Rocker. And after I'm finished with the New Gods, I think I'm going to start talking about the Eternals. No, I shall not. I shall be talking about Aquaman. Then I shall be talking about the Eternals. So I got to do all that good stuff. Right on, Professor. Do the things that excite you. There you go, Nurture Doug. Maybe it will take longer, but it's way more authentic and rewarding. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Something that Nurture Doug and I were talking about. The absolute worst thing that can happen to you is that on your first week you get 1 million subs because you won't know what to do with them. You'll have no idea what to do with them. Dude, go back and look at some of my earliest videos. I was an absolute idiot, and I keep them up as a learning example for people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know about embarrass yourself, but like, I don't get embarrassed too easily. But like, a lot of people have those dreams. Like, I had a dream I was naked. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I had a dream I was naked. Dude, no tan lines. It was awesome. Like, that's me. Anyway, preach it. Welcome to Comic Book University, where tuition is always free. Suzanne, hey, have we heard anything about Disney getting Fox, or should we get worried? Hashtag free our X-Men. I was just talking about that. Yeah, worst case scenario, Comcast put in a higher cash bid, like a much higher cash bid than than Disney did, but Disney has guaranteed money on the table that even if the deal doesn't go through, Fox will still get money. So Fox is still looking at this and saying, so I can gamble on getting a whole lot of money or go with these guys where, hey, one way or another, I'm still going to get paid. I'm still getting bank. But regardless, Comcast really just wants the Skybox stuff. And Disney just wants the movie cinema stuff. So I'm sure that Comcast and Disney will work out a way to separate the goods. Either way, Red Black Cane, I'm 69 years old next week. Yeah, I remember the first time I understood what 69 really meant. Just saying. there was this kid. His name was Derek. I'm not going to give anything else to that. We were in the second year of our commercial art class. It was vocational school in Jersey. I went to vocational school for art. And we had this one substitute teacher. And he was, she was talking about, oh, my sister. It's like, oh, wait a second. So you're married, but your sister's not married? It's like, yeah. It's like, does your sister look as good as you? Like, Derek was like a little pimp. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, she's pretty good looking. It's like, so why don't you hook a brother up, man? I'm just saying, like, I'm single, she's single. If she's as good looking as you, she's gonna be hot. I'm just saying, like, look, we'll go on a date, nice date. You know what I'm saying? Take her out to dinner, take her out to a movie, wine and dine in 69. It's like he's saying wine and dine in 69 just because it rhymes. He's thinking about like the year. But he didn't know what 69 itself meant. I didn't know what it meant either, but I wasn't gonna act. I was gonna be like, yeah, what does that mean? I don't get it. What does that mean? What's going on here? What's going on here? I was 17 years old. I had no idea what that meant. But a whole bunch of the kids obviously did. And they were just like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. So he's like, what's going on? So somebody goes over and whispers in his ear. I was like, whoa, let me get some of that too. She's like, it means. I was like, oh my God, Derek, you're the devil. Oh yeah, that's right. And he's like, shut up, dogs, I didn't know. It just rhymed. That's why I did. I was like, so, 29 rhymes also, man. Oh my God, it was great. So he was hugely embarrassed. The teacher was blushing. Oh my God. Oh, I love the stupid things I've seen and witnessed. Oh man. Disney is too powerful. The Illuminati, nice. You do anything on the internet, people criticize. True. But I always tell myself, hey, I'm doing something and put it out there. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But moving forward, always. Moving forward, always forward, right? Pops from what do you call it? Whatever from Luke Cage. Happy birthday, Happy birthday. Oh wait, I don't have rights to that song. We'll get in trouble. Red Black Cane, Nerder Turd, not Logan Paul. Yeah, Logan Paul wants to be Quasar. I would find Logan Paul, and I'm not joking. Well, I'm joking, but I'm not joking when I say I'm joking. I would probably punch Logan Paul. Be like, nah, dude. No, I don't care about your body. You're an idiot. You're not going to play Wendell Vaughn. It's not happening. Hey, Marvel, set up a movie about this guy so that I could play him in the future. And it was a picture of Quasar. No, dude. No. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Go back to Japan so they can beat you up for being an idiot. And stop trying to be my Quasar. Don't. Let's see. Suzanne, only in this case do I support Disney getting more of the pie, right? Though part of me is like, no bad monopoly, exactly. Then the fangirl is all like, yeah, take the pie and give me my full Marvel. Right? Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. It's like, I'd be okay if they didn't get the whole movie theater, if they just simply got the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Would that be so bad? Thanks, PA. True Fan Forum, Nerder to Doug, that's a good attitude to have. Just do the best you can. Being yourself is all that you can do. And don't worry about the hateful people. You'll never please them anyway. Precisely. You know how many people I've had contact me and be like, you suck. This guy sucks. I'm like, okay. Def Rocker, Marvel should do another Ghost Rider. Yes. But have it a dark theme. Yes. And great art to go with it. Yes. PA Stewart, happy birthday. Went into public domain, so it's okay to say. Did it really go in the public domain? Because I heard they were going to put it in the public domain, but I still don't trust. I want to actually see the paperwork because they were making millions off of that from suing people. I knew a guy, didn't know the guy. When I was in court that day, there was a dude that was, he owned a fax machine. And anytime that somebody would send a fax to him, he would sue that place and be like, this was an unsolicited fax. So he would sue them for a certain amount of money, depending on what he thought they were worth. And he would be suing people for maybe like $800 here or more than $1,000 there. If they put on like Miller Lite or Budweiser or something like that, he would sue that company. He would sue Miller Lite. He would sue because like most of the times these people don't show up in court. The big companies don't bother showing up in court. Like, oh, somebody's suing us for $5,000. Settle. Give them the freaking $5,000. Sure, you win. Shut up. So like they don't care about that. And the little guys, it's like whatever. I got to go to court for it, but I'm going to get paid for that. Dude got really used to going to court. He was his own lawyer and everything at that point because he knew how to win these cases. And I was thinking to myself, I need a fax machine. You know what I'm saying? Luke Cage season 2. Joe Fisher says June 22nd. Yes, June 22nd, and I am going up to Aurelia on that day or the day before. Yeah, I am not going to be able to see that in time. I'm going to be too busy talking to Jim Starlin, guys. Sorry. Blah, 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 what do we got there? So you're going to also have to wait. Yeah. You and I are both going to be waiting until Monday or Tuesday. Red Black Cane, that kid got his career destroyed for a joke. His career wasn't destroyed. He's still on YouTube. He's still doing stuff. His career wasn't destroyed. No, he got publicly embarrassed for being an idiot. Like, he didn't lose anything. There was nothing that dude lost. He's still on the internet. He's still doing stuff. When you're that big, you like Kevin Smith would say, you fail up. You know what I'm saying? Suzanne McGinnis, you know what is odd? As a little girl, I used to love... I have to read this like with an evil tweet. You know what is odd? As a little girl, I used to love Disney princesses. And as I grew older, I started my love affair with Marvel Comics. Is Disney slowly buying everything I love to own my soul? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that's how you know that it's getting really late, because I'm getting really freaking freaky and tired and just... I gotta go. Yeah. Anyway, guys, real talk. I am genuinely thinking about cutting the beard down. Maybe like this is 2 full fist lengths, and look, it still comes out the bottom. So I'm actually thinking about bringing it down to like a fist length, maybe. So if anybody wants to send me pictures of what a cool beard would look like, by all means, Facebook group or Instagram, Twitter even. Yeah, because make a game out of it if you want, because yeah, this is getting really long. It's getting really long. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. Talking to Starlin, is it okay for me to hate you? Sure. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to be going up and talking to and trying to interview Jim Starlin. But I'm going to put it up online so you can see me and all that stuff, and be like, hey, can you give a really quick shout out to everybody in Comic Book University? Be like, hey, Comic Book University, what's going on? You know, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, good night, Bill. Thank you for kindly for the podcast again. Welcome very much. True fan forum, given how much attention Ghost Rider is getting. Really? You're opening it up again? In other comics, not to mention Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. Yes. Another series is possible. Maybe they're testing the waters. Well, if they're only going to be doing Red Black Cane, the beard's got to go, man. It's way too big. It's summertime now, brother. It's summertime, all right? It can't stay. It'll come back during the winter. Come on. Come on. You're trying to catch me on fire, man. But anyway, True fan forum. They may be testing the waters. Worst case scenario, I do look like a healthy cane. What do you call it? With Ghost Rider, Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. is only going to have 13 episodes for season 6. That's it. We got to wait a year for that. So if they're smart, if Marvel's smart, they usually kind of are, they're gonna have it so that Ghost Rider finishes up his little quest there, and then maybe we'll see that itself, actual Ghost Rider, move on to being a regular series on Netflix or make a movie or whatever, because I think that he would do a good job. I mean, for the love of God, the dude's going to be the new Terminator in the Terminator reboot. Yes, a full-fledged reboot. He's going to be the new Terminator. Yeah, I'm digging it. So we'll see what happens. Good night, Bill. Have a good week. That's PA. Suzanne, Bill, you should learn. We will constantly try to lure you back to us. Go back to bed. Find more things for you to talk about. All right. And also, guys, don't forget on the Facebook channel, I am trying to get some more people to swoon there and hang out and just literally be able to talk amongst yourselves. So I am going to throw up some live chats once in a while, just out of nowhere, like, you know, like Randy Orton, RKO out of nowhere, live chat out of nowhere. Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, bye. So yeah, you never know. Night, everyone. Have a good night. Remember, you rock. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I will talk to all you guys later. Love, peace, hair grease, all the good stuff. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Love you guys. Class dismissed.